Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Our next guest here today is Mr. Joseph Hollington. He's the principal at Hardyville Ridgeland Middle School out in Jasper County. Good morning. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Sure, absolutely. Thanks for coming down here today all the way from Ridgeland. This is your first year in this position at the school, so tell us a little bit about yourself first of all.
Well, I've been in the education for approximately 15 years now. Had opportunities to move from North Carolina here to Jasper County to take a position here within the district. I'm at the middle school, and we have approximately 600 students there, and we have over 70 dedicated staff members whose goal is to make sure that we're moving students in the right directions. And some of the things that we're doing this year, or I'd like to brag about, is we have a state one of our teachers this year have been recognized by the state as a finalist for the Math and Science Award. We also have our music department who have been instrumental in putting on different programs this year, as well as been recognized. One of our students this year has been recognized by the Region 4 Honor Band, and she's the first in 10 years, so I'd like to brag on that.
Sure. And
some of our teachers this year have been have written grants by the Palmetto Electric Association and have been awarded that. In addition to that, we have support by the local AME Church, who has adopted our school this year.
Good.
In terms of resources, donation, and their time.
Wonderful. So it sounds like you're getting a lot of good community support so far.
Yes, absolutely.
And those are some great things happening. What about some goals you might have as principal? I'm sure you've got some vision and some things you'd like to see happen over the course of time. What are some of the big things that are important to you for the school? Well,
we began the discussion with my staff. What do we want to be in the next couple of years? And one of the things we talked about is getting off the state priority school list, working on our culture, our climate, in addition to moving student achievement in the right direction. How do we accomplish those things? We have to work with the district to come in and make sure that we are in alignment with them to support our teachers, not only our teachers, our students as well.
Sure. Now you mentioned the church is a big supporter, but of course it takes the community in a sense to help surround themselves around the school. What are some other ways some community members can help, whether they're in Jasper County or maybe over here in Beaufort County? What are some things you need and how can they go about helping out? Volunteering is a biggie. If we can get more volunteers in to mentor our student, that's going to help us. Sure. The district, we're working with the district right now to put the word out there for volunteers to come into our school, and we do have some. Some have answered the call. We have one in particular who works with our reading interventionist in making sure that students, reading levels are moving up. So volunteering is very important to us. Like, we can get more people in there, I think we're going to do some great things. And a lot of people that do the mentoring one-on-one, I know is very helpful. There's a lot of gentlemen that I know that do that in Beaufort County that got a system set up, and I know that helps a lot of the students who are in need. And a lot of the kids do need some good guidance these days and might not have the family structure at home, so if they can get in there and support them, that's a really good way to help you. What about some things to prepare for next year? Well, we're beginning to plan now, the planning stage now. We don't want to wait till the summer. We want to do that now. That's too late, maybe, right? Absolutely. So we're working with teachers to see things that we can do differently for next year. Anything, we're going to look at procedures, policies, and we're going to invite parents in to give their input and see if we can change things around that make it better for them and their child as well. So the pre-planning, looking at all the plans, streamline those to make sure the plans are talking to one another, and definitely looking for the district to support that as well. And I know parent involvement is a huge factor, a huge thing. Sometimes that's a challenging thing to get happen. So how do you want to encourage the parents to get involved? What would you say to the parent to get involved? Well, definitely we're an open door. I said come out and they can sit in the classroom. I don't want them to wait until a report card come out to come sit and do that before. And we have parent portals, so we're open doors. So if a parent want to come in and sit with their child, talk to the administrator, talk to the teachers, we can do that because we want them, they're a part of the process as well as the teachers and the students. Sure, you want them to be proactive instead of reactive once the report
Right,
card comes out and
right,
see where there's a problem. Don't wait till the issues come up. So as you say, it's very important for community to be involved with the school to be successful. So we wish you the best of luck as your first year is coming to a close and as you plan for next year, Mr. Holland. We thank you for joining us today. And
Thank you for having me.
yeah, and is there a website real quick that they can look up your school and find out a little bit more?
Yeah, www.jcsd.net, and they can click on the Hardyville Regional Middle School link.
Okay, great. Be sure to check that out and support Mr. Holling and his venture here at the Jasper County Middle School in Hardyville Ridgeland. And stay right here. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town.